Hello, this is Jake Shapiro. I'm an account manager at Avoka's Chicago office. Today I want to describe to you how Avoka SmartForm Factory can be used to improve distribution process for a 401k custodian. Finance Corp processes a million 401k distributions each year. It's done via a cumbersome 20-page long paper form. The form is so complex that the participants need to call the call center several times to get help. To exacerbate the problem even further, each plan has unique rules. Call center reps need to remember all plan intricacies as they're advising the participants. Distributions are processed by data entry personnel manually. More than 30% of the forms have errors. Finance Corp has to send high percentage of forms back to participants for resubmission. Lastly, the forms were very transactional in nature. The form did nothing to entice the 401k plan participant to roll over their assets to Finance Corp's IRA. How can Finance Corp go about solving those problems? Avoka SmartForm Factory will enable participants to self-serve with an easy-to-use digital data capture application. The system will know who the participant is and a plan their own. Data will be pre-filled. 401k plan rules, along with the subscriber's information such as age, disability status, etc., will drive the flow of the application. Only applicable fields need to be shown to the participant. We often see jargon on forms that makes little sense to a lay person. Very few of us know what a term date is, but I do know the last date of my employment with the Acme Corporation. Avoka SmartForm Factory allows for industry-specific data to be submitted to the backend while speaking the participant language at data capture time. Multiple error checks will be performed automatically prior to form submission, hence improving data accuracy and reducing transaction costs. We can also capture electronic signatures, gather mandatory attachments, and enable electronic submissions. Digital data capture applications will also compel the participants to roll over their assets into Finance Corp's very own IRA. I've logged into Finance Corp's 401k plan management portal and clicked on the distribution link, which took me to this very simple form. I need to confirm that I've left Acme on May 1st. Should I fail to fill out that mandatory field, I will be given an error message before I can proceed. Finance Corp is using defaults to compel the participant to distribute their assets into Finance Corp's IRA. But let's say the participant chooses to take $20,000 out and roll over the rest into the IRA. We are automatically calculating amounts and percentages on participants' behalf. We're also giving the participant an easy button to undo all the changes and perform a single-click IRA rollover. Let's now deal with the taxation aspect. Business rules will help us estimate my tax burden. I frankly know my tax situation better than Finance Corp does. I will make adjustments to Illinois and IRS tax withholdings. The digital data capture application will calculate all the totals and once again provide me with an easy button here to help me avoid taxes and penalties by choosing a Finance Corp's IRA. Since I'm taking a partial cash distribution, Finance Corp needs to know how I want to get paid. By default, a free regular mail option is selected. I, on the other hand, want an electronic transfer. Finance Corp right away informs me of a $15 fee. They're also letting me know that I need to submit a copy of my voided check so that they can verify my account information prior to an ATF. Avoka SmartForm Factory verifies my ABA number by calling a third-party verification service and lets me input my account number. Based on my assets, Finance Corp has determined that I should have a consultation with Troy Wolf, my financial advisor. Troy's calendar is checked for availability and I'm presented with a set of options. Choosing a date will allow me to download the calendar invite from my meeting with Troy as well as his contact information. Now it's time for me to sign and submit the form. If I'm not ready to submit, I can save the form online for a submission at a later time. On the other hand, I'm ready now, so let's go ahead and submit the form. If you recall, I have chosen for my funds to be transferred to my bank account electronically. To verify my account, Finance Corp requires a copy of a voided check. On the screen, I can attach my check and complete my submission. My 401k distribution is now submitted. I'm given a receipt number as well as an option to email myself a copy of the receipt, as well as to download it right from the screen. Let's take a look at the receipt. It is a PDF document of record of my submission. Data is also electronically submitted into Finance Corporation systems for processing. But what if I'm using a mobile device? Can I still take a distribution? Well, since Avoka SmartForm Factory natively support HTML5 in addition to PDF, iPads, Android tablets, and the rest of the smart mobile devices will give you the ability to transact with the same form optimized for your device. For example, if I click on the birth date field in the iOS-specific date picker will be presented. You have now seen how Avoka SmartForm Factory can improve user experience and reduce Finance Corp's processing times and costs. On behalf of all of us here at Avoka, thank you for your time.